Hello, just want to take this quick opportunity to give you a very brief high-level introduction on our new online course, Comprehensive Property Tax Course for Property Investors. Okay, we mentioned here for property investors, but potentially might be good for tax accountants too. Yeah, if you don't have a lot of experience in this area, it might be helping you and your clients, yeah, to get more knowledge, yeah, to try to avoid costly mistakes. Okay. Also, when we talk about property investors, you no matter which stage of property investment you are in, you might be considering your first property to purchase. Okay. Or you have multiple properties already. And then maybe at the beginning they were helping you to save tax, yeah, to achieve tax loss, reduce your tax on employment income. But then as year goes, maybe they are providing you with a tax profit now and you're paying tax, then you might want to consider the next step, other structures. All right. Or you might be considering selling, and then there are so many mistakes that can happen before selling a property as well. And then you want to understand common possible mistakes so that you can avoid them. Okay, so that's the main purpose for this course, because every single year we would have clients coming to us, and then by the time when they came to us, it's already too late. So sometimes they might be paying 30, 40K capital gains tax after they have sold the property. But if they were our clients from the very beginning, they might not need to pay even $1. Okay, I remember a few cases, people even paid more than 100K capital gains tax. They should have planned before the purchase. Okay, then potentially they can avoid paying the capital gains tax up to tens of thousands of dollars. So every stage, every single stage of your property investment, I'm calling out to all property investors, every single stage before purchase, when you're holding, and also before selling, you got to consider tax planning beforehand. Otherwise, you might be overpaying tax. I'm not talking about only a few thousand. I'm talking about tens of thousands of dollars. All right. So let's have a quick look of the structure of the course. So so we want to use the course to answer key questions, okay, you might have before buying, holding property and before selling. Of course, the key purpose is to help you to utilize all available tax planning strategies, okay, then avoid costly mistakes. All right. And then we're going to help you to answer all the questions before purchase. What type of properties should you purchase? House on land or apartments? Okay, what's the main purpose of the property? A lot of people don't consider it, then they make mistakes. By the time they find out, it's already too late. All right. Is it going to give you a tax profit or loss? And then you have to consider your structure or ownership after that. Okay, how to structure that, how to structure loan, okay, to maximize interest deduction. All right. And then sometimes people just want to set up a family trust, but you don't know that maybe 60% or 70% or more of family trust set up for property ownership might be incorrect. All right. Then you pay a lump sum to set it up, but it might not be helping you. All right. Then when you're holding or before selling, okay, you also need to consider multiple factors. Okay, what's the best timing? All right. And then what strategies you can adopt to reduce your capital gains tax. All right. And then also restructure. Okay, when is the best moment to transfer properties from one structure to the other? All right, that's also key considerations, some important factors to consider. All right, and then in terms of the core structure, it's actually quite easy to navigate. We use this system called Circle, so you can actually navigate to different lessons. Okay, let's say, for example, you go to introduction, and you can actually navigate to any other section. You can potentially have a quick look. Yeah, they're all bite-sized videos. Yeah, you can pick and choose which one you want to watch first. Or after you watch one, you can actually come back and revisit some of the course videos you watched before, and you want to refresh your memory again. All right, so it's actually quite easy to navigate. You just click on any lesson, and then you just watch the video. You can have a quick read of the summary. Okay, and then income tax and capital gain tax, we also provide you with examples so that you understand exactly how they're calculated. All right, anyway, this is the course. I'm looking forward to hearing your feedback. So enjoy watching it. I'm hoping that it's going to help you to avoid mistakes and save potentially tens of thousands of dollars on your property investment. Okay, thank you.